Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High through His Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother, Uncle K, and we're back with another one. How you feeling, Endor? Good to see you, brother. Peace, peace, and more peace. When y'all get into the live, smash the like button. May your presence be known in the comment section. And let's get into it. I know the title may have been a little stretched, but everything that's written in that title is extremely relevant. The love, the hate, the confusion. And when you're in this truth, when you're rooted in truth, that's when you become masculine and they don't like it. This live too, we're going to talk about the so-called black man too, because the so-called black man, when he knows that he's from the tribe of Judah, when he knows that the Most High has promised his people everything, that these other nations are going to be working for us. He's going to give us land. He's going to give us authority over things, and you're rooted in this truth. You're not sugarcoating it, because y'all's not playing. Yo, peace. Peace, my brother. Good to see you, fam. Y'all all day. Good to see you. It's something about when a so-called black man is rooted in truth, he's hearkening unto the Most High real hard. He's clinging unto him. He's holding on to his garments. He's saying set apart. He has set apart practices as well that's in his life. He understands the laws to the best of his ability, dietary laws, the way that he's supposed to treat his neighbor. Let me tell you something, man. On top of everything that I'm speaking about on this live, I'm gonna save that for later, because I know that this community is very diverse. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for the end. But I'm gonna always touch bases on it, because we looked at different. We looked with a big hate. It's a big hate. It's a big hate, man. It's a big hate. You're rooted in truth, yet you don't have the mindset that you want to destroy people. You know what I'm saying? Like you're masculine, you give off that dominance present, but you don't have that I want to destroy people type of mindset. But that's what they feel. Just naturally. And I'm coming off hit, man. So, man, the love too, there's people that when they see a man that's chosen, yo, Christo, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. All praises to the Most High. When y'all get into the live, like the live, man, so more people can get the notification, man. More people get notified. Because this live, we're going to get it jumping. It's 7:27. We're going to make this live stretch. I just finished my back workout, and I'm feeling good, man. No pre-workout. Just a nice black cup of coffee. Light on the milk, little brown sugar, good molasses. So let's get it, man. The love. Let's talk about the love first. The love comes coated in hate, though. And with that love and that hate, it's a lot of confusion within, not us, but within the people that we come across. And this goes beyond just speaking solely about retention, because when you're in this truth, that's naturally a lifestyle. So we don't always gotta put it as retention. Retention is always in the bag of a righteous man. That's how a man is supposed to move anyway. So when you're in the truth, when you're in righteousness, this is something that you're naturally doing. So we never put it in the front of it and say, oh, this is the reason why things are happening. Oh, this is the reason for this. This is the reason for that. It's spiritual. What we do is all spiritual. So, they love what they can't comprehend. It's a confusion with it too, and they hate that. They hate that they can't figure it out. People gonna be extremely rude to you. You got to be aware of that too. They're gonna be extremely rare, but those things are just tests. Those things are not really supposed to and will throw you off completely because you know who you are. And a spiritual minded man, when he comes in the midst of individuals that's built like that, it's a force to be reckoned with. So when you move out of that area, when you move out of that environment, that person is dumbfounded. That person is dumbfounded. That person actually spends time in their meditation thinking about what just occurred. Why did they feel that type of way? Why did they react that type of way? You know what I'm saying? If y'all resonate with what I'm saying, man, let me get 100s in the comment section, man. If y'all resonate with what I'm saying, because I know y'all experience similar things on a day and day. We're all men here. I hope so. Just got done in the gym. You locked in. What you was training today, Christo? She was training today. Let's go. Let's go. You know. Hey, y'all day, man. Hey, I see you. I see you, fam. I see you. I see you. Your channel name is Ruwak. What is it? Ruwak in a body, I think. I think you switched the name. Yeah, yeah. I like that though. I like that. Keep that name. Keep that Ruwak. Yeah, keep that name, man. When I was looking just in case, because you said it was a different name, but I saw the Ruwak in it, and I was like, okay, yeah, my brother still pushing, man. My man is super talented with the pen too. And I see you with the calisthenics, man. I see you putting in that work, man. Full body 3 times a week. Hey, that's the way too. I was doing that for a minute. I was doing that for a stretch. I was doing that for a year. Yeah, we're rocking skin suit. Yep. Man, I was doing full body. Like when I was doing full body, I was doing full body a lot last year. But then I transitioned into really, really pushing my body to its limits. Just really hitting everything whenever I feel like it. And I've been getting a lot of results. So I feel like I'm gonna just keep hitting it that way. And when the body feel like you need to rest, the body gonna let me know for sure. But weights and some calisthenics, definitely get that different physique. Just don't be one dimensional. Calisthenics is good too because it gives you a little rest on your ligaments and your bones. But that when you apply the weight to give you a different density as well too. So it's good to do a little bit of both, man. It's good. If you're doing bench, incorporate some push-ups after you do the bench. If you're doing bench, do some dips with it too. If you're pushing weight, always do a ground move too. Always do some push-ups or do some dips. Do some incline push-ups. Do some decline push-ups. Do some dips. Do some pause reps with the dips. You can manipulate things to work for your favor. Yeah, hybrid athlete. Facts. So yeah, the love is always coated in lust as well too. Let's not get it confused. 'Cause sometimes it look like it's love, but it's really lust. You know, the spiritual minded man, the man that's living a spiritual full life, a Ruwak filled life. You know what I mean? With the Ruwak Hakodesh in his life, you have everything that the world doesn't have. So when people look at you and they see you, they look at you as above all, like you have everything that they need, but they're not looking at it from a spiritual sense. A spiritual man looks like he got everything intact, even though that man is continuously working on himself. He's working on himself with contentment, and the Most High is giving him that revelation that yes, there's more to work on, but still be content with yourself. Don't be in distress. So when you're going against the traditions of the world, meaning you're staying away from perverse activity, you're holding on to your energy, you're going to feel a sense of grief a little bit because that's you reflecting on what it is that you have to do, but the Most High still wants you to be content. But when the people of the world see you and you're doing what it is that you got to do, they look at you like, you're the perfect package. Because a spiritual minded man, a man that's centered in the Shamayim, where the Most High resides in the kingdom, because the kingdom is within you. If you're residing in that space, that quiet space, in that peace, that shalom that He's given to you, then people will be very interested in you. But you got to look at that as lust as well too, and it's a little sense of hate too, because you can't touch what's the Most High's. People of the world cannot touch what is the Most High's, and even when they think about you wickedly, they get hit back with that tenfold. They get hit back right in their chest with whatever it is that they're thinking about you. Even when they talk to you about foolishness, when they talk to you about just nonchalant foolishness, and the Most High said in His Word too, you laugh with a fool, your peace gonna be taken away from you. So sometimes we gotta check that compassion that we have within ourselves and move with discernment. They said I'm about to start incorporating some weights, some weighted calisthenics as well. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Definitely get that weighted calisthenics, man. Get yourself a nice belt chain. I got one in the house too, so when I be hitting my dips, I put a 45 plate on, and I be getting like a good 12 to 15 after I hit my bench. Do a 12 to 15 reps, and I could keep going, keep digging in it. Sometimes I do 50 pounds. I could go up, but with that bench, I'll be pushing my limits. So when I do that bench, I'll be like, man, let me just add a little bit more weight. Man, when you get heavier, that calisthenics, it gets heavier too. It's just your body weight. Relative to like push-ups though, push-ups, since your body's at an incline, you're not really pushing down your full body weight. Like if I get on the scale right now right now, since I ate a couple meals, right now I'm sitting at 203. But early in the AM, I'm at like 201, maybe 200.7, 200.6, somewhere around there. So when I do a standard push up on the ground, I put my hand on the scale to see how much weight I'm pushing down. I may be pushing up maybe 145, 150. Mm-hmm. Yo, shalom, shalom, organic vibes. Good to see you, man. My brother dropping content like crazy. Truth, what's going on, man? He said, "Praise family, I'm not feeling good. I gotta sit back to back, yo, for real, shivering and chills. Man, got shit in my head. Oh, man, yo, true. Oh, man, true. Speedy recovery, brother. Man, I don't like hearing that for sure. But yeah, my brother, hey, man, put some high vibrational foods in your body, my brother. Get on some turmeric, some ginger. Take a hot magnesium bath, man. Throw on some, throw on some 432 hertz, just vibrational music. No lo-fi, no boom bap, none of that. Just play it straight with a little beach music in the background, with a little birds chirping in the background. Just laying that bath, bro. Just soaking that hot water, bro. That magnesium, and just thank the Most High, man. You know what I mean? Throw that water on your face. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning too. The whole left side of my face was like real tense, man. And I had a headache all day, bro. But I went and I prayed, bro. I prayed, and out of nowhere I started feeling right. Sometimes it's the little things, brother. It's the little things. You never know. It could be some energy that somebody was throwing your way that really hits you hard, bro. But I ain't trying to really say it like, my brother ain't protected. But hey, man, we going through battles every single day, fam. And I'm glad that you gave us this paragraph. I said paragraph. You gave us this sentence, this statement right here, man. And hey, brother, with the power of the Most High, with the Mashiach in us, let us all in our hearts talk to the Most High for our brother Truth, man, so he get that speedy recovery. Cause I know he gonna get right, man. That's the fam right there. What's for dinner tonight, man? Everything is on the plate. I made some beef stew yesterday, so I'm gonna eat that with some jasmine rice. and some boiled plantains. I'm gonna throw a little bit of Tabasco sauce on that bad boy. Wash it down with a nice gallon of water. Well, I got a half gallon left, so I'm gonna just bust that down real quick. Then after that, I'm gonna make me a nice little protein shake. Two bananas. I'ma do it. Two bananas, one serving of grass fed milk, two scoops of whey, scoop of organic peanut butter. Throw some sea moss in there. I'm gonna throw some black seeds. I got the little tiny seeds. I'm gonna throw them seeds up in there. I'm gonna throw some GABA in there for the neurotransmitter real quick, just to calm down the mind and just make it real peaceful. I might even throw some lion's mane in there too, cause this beautiful Shabbat. Pardon me, we gonna rest real good tonight. And what else I'm gonna put in there, man? I'm gonna put some cacao up in there. I'm gonna put some blueberries in there. Yeah, I'm gonna bust that smoothie down real nice. Man, he's out squatting yesterday, trying my best to hit that 15. Oh yeah, man, was I squat? I was squatting yesterday too, fam. It was brutal, man, brutal. Sometimes, man, when you got that weight on your back, man, the next day it feel like everything heavy. That's that central nervous system, man. I think be getting taxed when you squat, but recovery is so important. So yeah, before I read the next comments, the rest of the comments, I don't want to get off point with the live because I know a lot of y'all know what's going on in this confused society, especially those that got their minds right, that's spiritually aware, that's spiritually positive as well too, that got that light in them. The love, the hate, the confusion is real out here, man. As I was walking back into my apartment, you know, this lady looked me straight in my eye and started flicking her tongue like, it was kind of wild too. Like when I saw that, I'm just like, I turned my head right back. I'm like, yo, shorty bugging, man. Like I wasn't expecting that today. They real bold with it. That lust. That confusion. It's just odd. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was trying to do her quick lick her lip technique, but like her tongue looked like she was like how them serpents be looking like when they tongue flicker like that real quick, like it looked like that, bro. And I was like, oh nah, son. I was like, I gotta keep it pushing. I gotta keep it pushing. Today it just felt like I was just really aware today, just seeing how when you increase in stature, and I'm gonna say this again, when you in the truth, when you know the truth, when you're seeking after the truth, retention is an automatic thing. So we don't look at it like that when we move. If you feel strong, you feel strong, and that's a fact. Let's just leave it like that. It ain't nothing really to it, especially when you know yourself and you know that the Most High is taking you to higher echelons. So count it all joy, man, when these things happen, because you know that this world is always after the righteous. Either they want to take from you, act like they're yours, and then they want to take you down. They want to kind of cast their confusion because they confused. They want to cast that on you sometimes when they having a bad day. You don't look like it, like you having a bad day, but you could be going through something, but you feeling blessed. Man, that's a pivotal thing that I just said too. No matter what we going through, fellas, let's talk about it too. It don't matter if it's warfare. It don't matter if we're not financially where we need to be at. If we feel like the world is caving in on us or things just ain't working out how it's supposed to be, you should always be at peace with the Most High. You should always be at peace with the Most High. Everything else don't matter. That warfare don't matter. You can see that warfare, but you so much at peace with the Most High that your enemies gonna be confused. They're gonna be so confused. They're gonna be like, "Yo, don't he know what we doing over here? Like, why he acting all calm and nonchalant, having a good day? Let it. Come on, fellas. Come on, man. We cooking right now. We cooking right now." Yo, Toby said, "Bro, I'm my biggest at 250, but I don't look like it for real." What do you mean? Like, is that like a bad a bad thing? Like you're not looking swolled up, or you're just holding on to a lot of water weight? You could elaborate a little bit on that. Like when you say you don't look like it, what do you mean by that? Because 250 is 250. It's like I'm holding on to 200 right now, but I got people looking at me like I weigh way more than that, just because I got density and all that. Yeah, hot cup of key lime tea with cayenne pepper, just a pinch. Yo, organic, man. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely, definitely true. Definitely get on that key lime with that cayenne pepper. That's gonna get that out quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's the essential shake. Facts. I'm gonna cook it up. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Some more water, so water. Yeah, drink some of that honey. Hey, what's going on, Danny? Good to see you too, my brother. Good to see you, fam. Yeah, her first hour was talking crazy, man. Shorty looked at me like I hopped out the car. I was walking down the block. Shorty saw me coming. She turned her head like that. As soon as she saw me coming, she turned her head like. And then when I walked by, she looked me bold in my face, stuck her tongue out, and was like licking around a little too frivolously. So I kind of just looked back, minding my business, and I was like, "Yo, shorty, wow, man." And as I said, that's how they creep. They creep slowly. They creep slowly like that, man. I told you, lust, hate, confusion. A couple times I walked past this lady, and she a grown lady too. She probably got children and all that. It was one day she asked me how am I doing. I said I'm doing good. How are you? She said I'm doing good. A couple weeks go by. Every time she see me, she acting up. Tell you, man, fellas, yes, yeah, that cayenne pepper, no joke. Yeah, it definitely worked though. Yeah, I might even put a little dash of that in my protein shake later. So when I sleep at night, I'm at that thermogenic. My body's thermogenic. Feel me? That's a good feeling right there. Put like at least if you got a scale, you can put like half a gram. Half a gram. I got some organic cayenne pepper in the house, so I put a little scoop of that in my shake, just to get everything flowing. When you got good blood flow, you a healthy brother. You know what I mean? Talk to him for real. So yeah, that hate is extreme too, man. It's just something about the times we living in right now where being true to yourself, being real, being authentic, having strength is looked down upon. It's looked down upon, and it's kind of sad though. And whose fault is that to blame? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Should we feel sorry for another man that don't want to tap into his primal strength? Should we feel bad about him? Should we be like, oh man, I have pity on him, Like, yeah, you do wish they could do better, but you took the initiative to get off your ass, dust yourself off, and get right. You feel me? Man, it's wild, man. It's wild. You got men that gang up together. Hey, organic, man. Chill, man. Ah, man. Man, when they see you, man, they be shaking. I'm telling you. And you kind of you a good dude, right? Your intentions be straightforward. It's like you solid. You solid. You solidify within yourself, right? But every time you come across another brother He may not be in the truth, but you just coming across another brother. Because we got to look at everybody who was made in the image of the Most High, right? Different colors, different nations. So be it. But we know in His Word what it is and who it is. You feel me? But you still show brotherly love, right? So you come across and you be like, you be super genuine to a brother. You be ready to just be like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Or you know, or it could be that way. But the beautiful thing about discernment is you're gonna see it from 1,000 feet away. So you're already locked in that you're not even gonna waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Your speech is already seasoned with salt. So that's why we don't even open our mouth and say anything when we feel these things. We're living in a time right now too where women hate a man that's dominant, a man that's masculine. She will talk to you very rude and expect you to probably argue back with her. But you be so cool and calm even though she been rude with you, and you just keep it pushing. You feel me? Gotta put it on the scale, man. Put that cayenne on the scale, you feel me? I might start making my own supplements, man. Might start slinging them things just through the email. I might just start slinging them things through the email. Like, yo, what you need, man? I got me 100 caps. I got some I could cook up, man. You trying to put on 20 pounds of lean mass? What you need, man? Cook it up real quick. Let me get that grinder real quick. Let me grind up these herbs real quick. Let me weigh that thing out for you, man. Yeah, brother, it's wild, man. The times you're living in is wild, man. It's very wild, man. Fat, fat is in style, yeah, and being in shape is wild, right? For real talk. Walking around built like a tank, and they mad at you. When you could help them, you could protect them in times of trouble, or if their car is shut down, right in the middle of the street, and they need somebody to help push the car down the block. They gonna be mad at you still? Man's gotta push the steering wheel. He gotta guide the steering wheel. I'm like, hey yo, don't worry about it, man. I'm in the back, man. Just keep steering, man. Let me know. Pushing, pushing that car. Put it in neutral. I'll push it. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they see you and they like, man, why this dude? Come on, man. It's a wild time we living in, man. The ops had to team up against us. Sheesh. It's like, who do we trust though? Everyone's moving like a op in some sense. Everyone's moving like a op in some sense. Lurking in the shadows, ganged up together, thinking. That's all they're doing, just thinking. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's strength right there, fam. You know what I mean? But we count it all joy, man. We don't go out our way trying to do things that's gonna make us take 5 steps back. It's only forward progress with this momentum. See, spiritual matters is way more important. So we make sure we stay intact. Stay intact. Be swift to listen and not react. That's a bar right there. Ah, I'm gonna have to get on a mic soon, man. Something telling me get on that mic, man. If I get on that mic, I might have to take time off YouTube. I think I need to get in my bag, my 2022 bag, and just start dropping songs like I used to drop. Like every week, I used to drop a banger every week. Man, I might have to start getting in my cave, man. Start cooking. I've been in between the space where I'm like, I wanna bang out some I want to bang out some checks, but at the same time, I want to make sure I'm making songs that's praising the Most High. Bunch of Cell Juniors versus a bunch of Gohans. Facts. 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 Oh. Oh. Let me take a sip of this good H2O real quick. You feel me? They said the scripture the Most High said, the wicked they pride is their strength. Hey, let me tell you something. We pulling up like perfect cell now. You feel me? And a lot of these jokers, they're like Vegeta when he came out the hyperbolic. You feel me? Vegeta came out the hyperbolic acting like, he was him. You feel me? Full of pride. He get mad when somebody else stronger than him. He get mad at Kakarot. He always trying to surpass his level, but he ain't trying to train with him. You know what I mean? To master the art. Man's pull up. He pull up on Cell, second level. He didn't absorb Android 18 yet. He was giving him the pause. Look at it. He gave Cell an opportunity. He said, "Hey, go eat 18 real quick, and let me see something." What? He got his pride got broken. You feel me? His pride got broken. Man, a lot of these dudes be acting like Vegeta. Right? He got washed. Bing, bing, bang, bang. He dropped. Ugh. What? What? Boy, let me tell you something. When he got up, right when Krillin gave him that sensor on that island, man's got up and he was like, "Cell tricked me." Nah, bro, Cell didn't trick you. Cell put the hands on you. Bang, 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 bang. And then Trunks, man's powering up. All that muscle, but slow. He got banged up. Bang, 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 bang. Father! Man, I'm telling you. Man. Right now, hey, fellas, we coming out the hyperbolic chamber of Super Saiyan already. We calm with it. Super Saiyan calm with it. They were like, why are they just Super Saiyan? That's what TN was like. TN was like, they're just Super Saiyans, right? Like, is that a new level? Or and Piccolo in the background. Oh. He flew down the corner and he was like, measure my energy. They was sweating upstairs on Kami Place. Sweating. He said, whoa. Whoa. they was sweating, man. Goku went back upstairs. Vegeta talking about Vegeta got heartbroken right there. I think Goku hit him with some punchlines. He's like, yeah, man, go in there. You need to train. You need another day or two if you want to catch up to me. He was like, what are you saying? Hey man. Tell you that pride is the beginning of the fall, man. For real. Pride, tell you, man. It's crazy, man. We got that. Oh, you got, ooh, my brother. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, he be breaking Vegeta, man. See, I'm at 206. I feel this, my weight. I feel best at. Oh, yeah, I feel you. When you in them tools, man, oh, wait, you feel good. You feel good, man. Tell you. Yeah. Man. Tell you, man. These times we living in, man. Shift already occurred already. We just gotta make sure that we on the right side. Yeah, man, yeah. You just gotta make sure we on the right side, man. You know, it's a quiet type of hate too they got for you, man. Hey, my brothers, y'all hearing me? Cause they got a quiet type of hate when they see you. It's like they could smell you already. You know what I'm saying? They could smell you. They're like, man, can't deal with this dude, man. Like every time. But it's like they can't move you. You feel me? The Most High is not allowing that. The Most High is not allowing you to be touched. The Most High is not allowing you to be moved. The Most High, He gave you chance after chance after chance, and now since He been beating you upside your head, you finally got it. So now He holding you down even more. Now, you know, in the beginning, you hard headed. You don't understand what He trying to tell you. And when He beat you down, He clean you up, and you really acknowledging Him, and you're not trying to even go back because you're searching that mind and heart. He ain't gonna let you be touched. And that's the good way. That's the good way how a father work. A father is supposed to beat your ass, but he ain't gonna kill you though. And that's scripture right there, man. You gotta correct your child, beat his ass with the rod, but don't kill him now. You feel me? That's exactly what the Most High do. Most High beat that ass down. Bang, 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 bang. Muyahan, boy. Boy, what I say, boy, I say Muyahan, boy. What? Ah, father, no, father. Yeah, I want to listen, right? I say, move your hand, boy. Ah, ah, father, no, father, me, no, father, me. What me say, my word, son? What me say what? What me say? What I say? I say, my people, what? What I say? I forget. You forget? What? Move your hand, boy. What? Father, remind me, father. Remind me. Remind me. Ah. I said the lock always down. Ah, ah, father, ah. Yo, 94Z, what's good, fam? Good to see you, man. This is my brother. I got the car I was talking about from the dealership, man. Happy about it. Hey, all praises, brother. That's good. Thankful they dropped them prices, man. Sheesh. They better have dropped them prices. It's for real. Man, facts. Yeah, that divine masculine. Yes, sir. Definitely, man. Man, it's like even when a wise man does not go into areas where he knows is danger. A wise man, he turns left, or the Most High will ordain his steps and tell him, "Hey, don't even go there." You know what I mean? Don't even waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time. And when you understand what he's telling you, what the Most High does on another level is he just reveals things to you automatic. Like the thing about a righteous man, a man of the Most High, the man of Yah, your heart, their me pump. Me want that breed, father. Me want that breed, father. Father, loosen the chains, loosen the bandage, father. Me want that breed. Hey man, yo. But yeah, he shows you things now, man, because now your heart is open, right? Your heart, you don't have a heart of stone, you got a heart of flesh. So what the Most High does now is he reveals things to you much more swift. Like the hearts of people gets revealed fast. That's why we have very intense situations. Well, they're not really situations, but it's like it feels like situations, but it's only just small little, you know, moments when we see things and we could feel tension between people because their hearts got revealed. Right? It's like the Most High searches your heart too, right? So if we hearken unto the Most High, we see a lot. There was a brother that commented on here that says, "Oh, he gets overwhelmed with female attraction." I say, "Hey, that's the Most High revealing to you their hearts." So when you keep moving the way that the Most High wants you to move, you're gonna see more than just female attraction. You understand? You're gonna see that people got like real wicked intentions, which can't be prosperous. We can't prosper because we have divine protection. You feel me? Yo, do you wild, bro? Hey, man. Hey, I'm just saying how it is, man. You get beat down, man. Most High don't be playing, man. I remember in Trinidad when I was going to school in Trinidad when you act up, the teacher got a whole yardstick. What? You looking away from the board? You playing something? You talking to class? Teacher pull out that yardstick, hit you quick with it. What? You said, "Oh, I'm sorry, teacher. I sorry. I sorry. I listening now." For real, man. Back in them islands, man. I tell you, man. Yeah, you really get corrected. They take education serious. Yeah. So yeah, you see that heart. Yeah, the hearts of men. All right. You see their hearts, man. Their heart get revealed, man. Hearts get revealed. There's a good side to all things though. We just gotta pay attention to it. You know, when men feel some type of way about your presence in a unhealthy way, then you realize that it's just something that you got going for yourself. You should not fear no man on earth, and there's no reason that the righteous don't move like that. The righteous don't. If he sees somebody doing good for themselves, or in a sense got a healthy countenance, we don't show hate to people. We be like, "Oh, my brother looking sharp." Like, if it is what it is, you don't be like, "Oh, hey brother," because he got a clean fit on, or he this, he that. Like, it'd be odd, man. And when it come down to like the dynamic of feminine energy, you're more so like, okay, you know how women are, right? You know their ways, scripture, or you just study the dynamic of a female, right? You understand how they move. So you being masculine, you don't push away a fire feminine energy. It's just like you feel it, and you just be like, "Oh, that's what's up. It is what it is." The feminine energy will always be submissive to the masculine energy. That's why sometimes she may come off a little rude because your energy is leaking out dominance, and wherever she's at in the world right now, she's afraid to submit to another man, and that's it. But she's not even your wife, so she don't really got to submit to you. It's just biology. Feel me? That's where I'm from. Well, you can say yeah, yeah. That's where I'm from. Half of it. I was born in the Virgin Islands. I'm from the Virgin Islands. I'm from the VI. I'm from St. Croix. That's where I was born at, St. Croix. St. Croix, Virgin Islands, Christianstad. Grew up on an island. We got Tree Island in St. Croix. Within the Virgin Islands, we got Tree Island. We got St. Thomas, St. Croix. We got St. Kitts. We got Tree Island. Yeah. My mother's from Trinidad, so I went out there to live for a few years, and I came back to the States. Like, hello everybody, how you doing? I said, boy, this boy got a thick accent. Ah man. They say, what your favorite food? Man, I like me some good dumpling, some plantain, some cassava, some good provisions, some kalaloo okra, cook up with the rice, some chicken. What else? Me like so much thing, man. Me like stewed chicken. Me like, roti, pulori. We call it boss up shot. Really good food, man. Really good food. When I go back to Canarsie, Brooklyn, and I go right on Flatbush, it's a good woman that got a roti with a sweet yam, the kalaloo. It makes it out. You get a curry goat straight with the bone on the side though. So when you rip off the kalaloo, You pour it all over the goat. Yeah, grab yourself some of that boss off shadow, aka roti. Let me tell you something, man. Oh, let's go. Oh, let me read it. He said, "Yeah, I'm glad I did. The payments are high, but at least I'll be saving a lot on gas. Getting 30 miles per gallon. Ooh, 30 mile per gallon. Ooh, wee. That's nice. That's solid. 30 miles per gallon. That's healthy. And the prices ain't too bad right now, man. It ain't too bad. Like three and some change. Yes, yup, absolutely. Yeah, take off whenever, man. Man, it was a real blessing on the island. You know, we man climb the tree, cut down fresh breadfruit. It's real good. I tell you, it's nothing like the islands, man. It's so different, you know. Culture out here, it really brainwash you. It really brainwash you. I never once go back to any of the islands or even talk to a island man and he never say a Yankee. He never say a Yankee. He always say, I can tell you're a real man. You're a real man with the roots. I can really, I can sense it. I could feel it. And sometimes when I go to different places in California, I see a lot of man that claim Rasta and they say, I can feel a Rasta inside you. You're real peaceful, you know. And I see you. It was a man who's going on the way to I think where was I going? And I was going somewhere on a train, and I see a man. You know, he had his head wrap up, but he was wearing all black, and he had some Jamaican emblems on his chest or whatnot. And he saw me, and he said, you know, he gave me a head nod, but you know, for me, I put my fist on my heart, and I said, bless. And he looked at me and said, hey, bless, brother, hey, brother, yeah. Man. He don't give me the bless on the train. You know, he don't say a couple words, and then he went his way, and you know, he just said, bless it, bless it, bless it up. You know, tribe of Judah, you know, we scatter across the four corners. Better remember that, man. You know, my ancestors, you know, they come from Africa. So we keep some of that same traditions, you know, where we stay. Yeah, my accent, you know, it never go away, you know. Once you get it from really young, it never go away. Never go away. It's something that I could always pop out really easy with. You know, from the ages of 1 all the way to 8, you know, there's no way that I can just forget the way that I talk. You know, my mother still talk this way too. You know, even though she come to America and she try to get a job by a so-called white person, you know, and she getting an interview, she know how to switch it up. Hi, hello. My name is Kaylon, and I'm here for an interview at 7:30. Oh, thank you. See how that can switch up? It can switch up easy. Oh, you visit St. Lucia. St. Lucia lit, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I tell you, man. You go to the island, the water different. The water feels different. Yeah, that's how we really say it. You know, you come across someone, you always put your fist over your heart and say bless or peace. I say peace sometimes and sometimes in the spirit if I know somebody is really blessed in their ways. I might just say bless too, you know? It's a thing. It's a thing when you really see you see certain people. That's why it's like man, when you're not consumed with that American culture, you move like water, you know. It's not to say that you know you better than people, but in a sense you do move a little better than people, and not in a prideful way, but in a extremely humbling way because you don't do the things they do. You know what I'm saying? And we all falling short, but we not willfully falling no more. So when you look at the society now, it kind of breaks your heart a little bit. You know, it kind of make you really wanna just be by yourself the majority of the time. Like sometimes you just want to really isolate all the way, but you know that's impossible. You feel me? Because we gotta shine our light, man. And you be so ready to give love when love is not really in that person's heart, in that person's house, in that person's life. You be so ready to give love. Yes, real life mineral water. Yes. Yes, that water got so many minerals. What? That water got so many minerals. That's where you get the fresh sea mouse from. I gotta go see my aqua real quick and go get my sea mouse. Maybe I might get it. I might get it. Let me see. I might, most likely I might get it around the first day, maybe the second day of the week. I might go up there, get me some purple sea mouse, and let it soak for 24 or 48 hours, and then we gonna blend that up and maybe put that in my smoothie. Man, yeah, definitely respect. Respect what has been done for us, but we ain't calling upon them for answers and all that. You feel me? This ain't Black Panther, but we understood what they done for us. You know what I'm saying? ah, hey, that's how we normally do it. You feel me? The real Adam man. Ever go on, baby? How you feeling? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's we say it like that. We say how you doing, darling? You know, hey, sweetheart, how you feeling? Hey, baby, what's going on? The modern day guy, he just be hollering. He got no manners. You feel me? You got no manners. It was the other day I was on the train, some dude straight hollered at some chick. He was like, and he was aggressive with it too. That's how you know man's got no self control. He was yelling at shorty. He's like, hey, you remember me? You remember me? And he only sure you don't even know him. That's how some of these dudes be spitting. They be trying to spit fairy tales. Hey man, you remember me? Like, remember I used to buy your stuff back online, and you remember I was like, I used to read your letters and all that. I'm like, she was like, yo, I don't even know you, bro. She's like, I'm from Hawaii. Who are you? I was like, yo. Right, just be patient. My brother, watch what on fools. Yeah, we finna fly up there, man. Patience and perseverance. We're gonna fly up, We ain't so stressed out, about the things that, you know, somebody may feel like we need or want. That's exactly what I say in the inside. That's exactly what I say. I say, what the ass man talking about? Oh, hey, that jacket hip though, right? The jacket fly, you feel me? So we coming out, you feel me? Popping out on them with that flavor, man. Switch it up. You gotta switch it up, man. You gotta switch it up. Jacket flea, right? All leather, for real. I gotta give me some Tims with this though. Let me see if I can order me some Tims online. Like pull up some Tims with the yeah, get some Tims walking around here with some Tims on. Something slight, something organic, real healthy. But man, the spiritual man's like he's granted so much though, and not just spiritual, but a righteous man. He's granted a lot, but we gotta recognize that though. That's why we gotta stay out. We gotta focus. Really have to focus and lock in with true purpose and true intention, and who is true over all things that are false. We have to tap into that and tap into Him, because when you tap into truth, when you tap into what's real and not what's fake, So many things get revealed to you, and it's gonna look like everybody in this world, everybody in this society is against you. And if they're on the wicked side, then best believe they are against you because they're against the Most High. And if you're on the side of the Most High, then they're gonna look at you like, oh, oh, he smelled different. He giving off angelic pheromones. Okay, okay, mm-hmm. And why vibes? Yeah, man, lived in NY for over 20 years. So we could all say where we lived at in the parts of the world that had a good influence on us. You know, gotta have a, you gotta have healthy influences in your life. Don't let people influence you. Just the influence is gonna come to you when you just naturally live in an organic life. When you live in a healthy life, when you're doing things high vibrational, you just have a different type of influence. You feel me? The way that you move, just the way that you move. It's about how you move these days, man. It's just how you move. That's it. Do you? Yeah, like energy wise, yeah. NY is dope because you. Let me tell you, man. NY, it's just a different energy. It's more upbeat. You know, it's more upbeat. It's more life. You could say. California is really good in the same sense too. Not so much maybe in the upbeat, but more so in the space and opportunities that is presented. You get good weather all year round. Yeah, it may be a little chilly at night during the winter season, but that's cool because we live on a coast. We live on a coastline where it's water, so it's it is what it is. But it's just a different. It's just different. It's just different. The New York energy is just it's a different type of motivation. That hungry energy, that go and get it energy. California's kind of more laid back, but if you have that go and get it energy, if you have been exposed to that go and get it energy, you can see all the moves and all the plays already that's being presented in front of you out here. It's like nothing could really shake you. It's like, for instance, right? Like, I've heard some people from California go out to NY and they said that it was too much people or it's too overwhelming, so they came right back. You see the difference, right? If you was based out of New York and you come out of California, you'd be like, "Oh, this is easy work. This is easy work." But the thing about it, it's more. I feel like it's just a little bit more wickedness on this side. There's a lot of things that I didn't see out there in New York that I see out here for sure. Yeah, that's true. Organic, yeah, it's more. You can get more bread out here because it's more thing. It's more of a stretch. You can really build something out here, even though it's more expensive to live. You can really build something like from the ground up. It take a little time, but with the right resources, if you're in the right environment, you're doing a lot of energy work, then yeah, you could be in the right space. Out here is like you can get a lot of things organic. Out here too, with that whole organic movement, when it come down to the fresh pressed juices and all those things, yeah, you can get a lot of that out here for sure. Out here can get you could get real. Your diet could change when you come out here too. Even though when I was living in New York, I was eating a high vibrational as well too. People used to look at me like I was crazy. They used to look at me like I'm crazy. They used to be like, "Yo, man, he always eating something healthy." I knew the spots. That's it. I just knew the spots, and I never really went out there and ate random foods. You feel me? So watch this next single I drop, K. The EP gonna be something like Mike Tyson. Okay, I gotta get back on my music, bro. I got my mic and everything just sitting right there, man. I gotta get on these beats, man. Really start cooking it up. You feel me? I've been on my melody tip lately too. It's just it's something too about that creative energy as well. When you retain it too, it just kick up a whole nother echelon. You know, and I don't want to waste my energy just solely focusing in one direction. Kind of want to just let it stretch a little bit. So it's always about premeditating and finding time to do what it is that you love to do if it's right in your heart. Yeah, nothing like fresh watermelon with them seeds in them. Facts. It's really odd now that a lot of things don't have seeds no more. Grapes don't have no seeds anymore. Watermelons, they starting to make watermelon seedless too. Certain like apples, oranges, a lot of things don't have seeds in it no more. That bioengineering, that genetically modified organism type of foods is really it's really getting going a little crazy, man. So it's really important that we really scan the premises and look out for them things so we can really be eating good, man, taking care of this vessel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still a lot on try to land out here. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's picking up. Oh, it's picking up a lot, right? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, we getting on the wax. Yeah, they trying to make it sterile, man. Sure. You can still hear me clear though, right? For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So yeah, man, let's get back on the tip. Let's talk about the the feminine energy when it's in the midst of the masculine energy. Let's talk about that for a second. So, sign quality A1. Yes, sir. Let me answer that. How you became so knowledgeable? I feel like I became knowledgeable, or I am becoming more knowledgeable because I just spend a lot of time reflecting. I spend a lot of time meditating and just feeling out my environment, my situation, instead of letting it get to me. I try to understand things from a different perspective. Like the Most High tell us to watch the times we living in. So I tend to watch a lot. I tend to watch just like I don't watch people per se. Like I just don't be out in my patio just watching people walk abroad. It's more so like all right, this is something that I felt ever since I was a young man. Energy. I always felt energy. I always felt presence, the presence. I always felt that, right? So that's something that I read as well too. Yeah, day in life, right? Day in day life, observing. Absolutely just being observant. And I was never a loud spoken person as well too. If somebody always what's all right, whenever every time somebody asks me something or I reply to them, they always say, huh? Like I was always like a quiet spoken person, but my voice always had like volume to it, like a tone to it that I guess people really liked. So when they hear me for the first time, like speak up, they be like, oh, oh. But I was always just observant, man, just silent, not in the shadows, but paying attention, to everything, man. And constant meditation and constant reflection is what gives me the wisdom because I feel like that's the most high as well too, giving it to me as well, because that's something I asked for as well. But we all have different talents, and experience as well too will give you a lot of knowledge as well too. With time, experience comes. So right now I'm going on 32 right now. Man, I feel like when I turned 25, everything was just locking in for the right. As I got a little older with age, my parents got more youthful and I obtained more knowledge because it was like all purity. I was just seeking purity. And on top of purity, I was just seeking understanding. And then when you get understanding, you could get the wisdom of it. See, the thing is, we got to go through the experience to understand what it is and then get the wisdom. Sometimes we can't just look for the wisdom and then get the understanding. You got to go through the experience first, then understand why that happened, why that occurred, and then you get the wisdom on how to do things differently. So, man, we're supposed to go through a lot of experiences in this world. That's why scripture says, blessed is the man that endured diverse temptation. So when you endure that temptation is experience. So when you have that experience of that temptation, you have wisdom and you realize that, okay, this is not brand new. I know this feeling, I know this sensation, I know this pattern, I know what's happening right now. So it ain't nothing that could shake me right now. I'm gonna just be more militant and be more quiet, but be more peaceful as well too. And I feel like that's where I got it from. That's why I feel like I'm still getting it too. Because every day we supposed to be getting it every day, even if it's from like small little things. We just be supposed to be getting it, man, getting it. Supposed to be getting it, man. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm glad you asked that question, man. That was a good question. I hope I gave a good response. Hope I gave a good response. He said, at the age of 23, I'm realizing beefing ain't worth my time no more. Yeah, beefing is the only thing you should be beefing at is real beef. Like, you get yourself some sirloin, you get yourself some ribeye, some stewed beef. That's the only thing you should be beefing with in the kitchen. You feel me? You should be beefing with that beef over some rice with some heavy olive oil and maybe even avocado just for some more fats. Just for some more monosaturated fats. Just for that healthy testosterone. You feel me? Making sure you cooking that beef nice and slow so it's absorbing all that good flavor. So when you slap that beef on the plate, that plate, you really beefing with that plate. You scrambling with that plate. Because beef is whack. No grown man should be beefing. No man in general should be beefing like these whack jokers that just be beefing over entertainment purposes and over just nonsense, man. If you feel like a brother is not on your level, then swiftly move out the way and just keep moving up echelons. It's that simple. If a brother want to beef with you and he don't even know you, then that dude just a low vibrational AI character, a bot as we call them these days, a bot. Uh, so we just gotta move past them. Yeah, the human experience is a beautiful journey. 100, man. Beautiful, beautiful journey. Beautiful journey, man. Man, tell y'all, man. It ain't nothing to fear out here. It really is. It's really nothing to fear out here, man. When you see somebody trying to bring forth fear or something like that, then you know that's the adversary. That's the adversary type of energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the adversary type energy. And that's only a test too to see how you gonna really respond to it, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go in the house real quick and grab me another box of incense. I went through these incense like water, man. I'll be right back, fellas. I hope y'all enjoying the live, by the way, man. It's a great live on this Shabbat. It's always work to be done. Always. Oh yeah, that was classic, man. You know that That right there is one of the perfect examples of how modern men these days they can't handle feminine energy when it's presented in front of them. Like dude couldn't handle the feminine energy, and she was not a bad looking woman either way. Either way, she was working at Chipotle. Nah, I took that live down a long time ago. I think the night it happened, I rewatched it, and then I just took it down because I was like, I don't really want that energy like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that experience is an experience, but sometimes it's good to not rewatch them type of things because yeah, it ain't no purpose in it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no purpose in it. But that right there is like right now it's a good point for this talking segment with the strong feminine presence and how a man that's not in his masculine frame, he will be submissive to that type of energy. Like a man if a man spends his time arguing with a female over something super simple, then she won the battle. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times men don't see that. Like I see women will try to test men every day, and women will try to test you as well too, because you do have that energy. You do have that very dominant masculine presence about yourself. That when you all right, let me light this incense real quick because I have a good little example, and it's reference to Dragon Ball Z as well too. So when you have a very dense energy about yourself, when you know yourself inside and out, you're doing energy work, meaning spiritual work, because that's what the energy work is. The energy work is the spirit work, the ruach work, because that is a force as well too. And you got to make sure that you're right in the ruach, and that's gonna make your aura, yourself, and everything more certified, more solidified, more grounded, more strong, more dominant as well in your masculinity. So when you come around people, you remember when Yamcha was feeling like he was on the same level as Vegeta, like he wanted to feel what that 3,000, that 300 gravity felt, and when he went in there, that gravity was crushing him down to the floor, boy. That gravity was beating him down. He said, "Man, if I keep standing here," he was trying to hit that button to release that gravity. Man, his bones was about to crack. He was gonna die. That's how it is. That's how it is when they come past you, though. You got that 400 gravity. You know what I'm saying? You come around, they feel that density, that shift, that just that whiff, that wave. It's just like a legendary, you know. And the thing about a masculine man too is that the woman that's giving off feminine energy, she's gonna try to be rude to you to see if you're on the same level as modern men, even if you had that energy. See, women test men every single day, right? Women are natural testers. The scripture says women are given over to fornication more than men. In the book of Reuben, right? It says that women can't outwardly take they can't outwardly take a man captive, meaning like they can't take your essence, just grab you up and manhandle you. Like women can't do that. So what do? They use outward attractions. They use other things to tempt you, right? And they use so many different avenues. They'll try to belittle you. They'll try to talk to you crazy. They'll try to talk to you like they're your mother and you're still a little child. And when you just handle the situation like a man by not even acknowledging how they talking to you, you just going about your business, then you just handle it right there. Now the Most High deal with them much more differently because they knew what they just stepped in front of. They knew they just stepped in front of a force. They knew they just stepped in front of a man that had authority about himself. So they spend time in reflection. And then every time they see you, they're always gonna remember that. That's why it's so important for y'all fellas to not act. When you doing self-development, it's not an act. Either you're a man or you're not a man, or want to be a man or a masculine man. It's that simple. It's that simple. Cause it's like men start self-developing, but they be so immature. You have to be mature before you even start self-development. You gotta already have some type of foundation within yourself. You can't just be playing around all day and then you trying to self-improve and you don't even know how to articulate yourself. You feel me? You don't even know how to stand tall or be assertive when it's time to be assertive. Like you still got that little boy mentality. You can't be a little boy, have that little boy mindset and think that you're going to level up with this self-improvement. You have to be a man first. And then when you get on self-improvement, it's just more solidified because you're being yourself. You can't change yourself when you get on retention. You're just being more like yourself. For real. He said when they can't manipulate you, yeah, they'll reject you. That's 100%. You know, when they, yo, Christo, you said it on the money, man. They come out with a whole bunch of witchcraft on their face, a whole bunch of makeup on, a whole bunch of outward attractions trying to manipulate you. And then you look them bold in their eyes, they two eyes, and be like, let me get 20 on pump six. Smooth like that. You feel me? You tapping your card, her machine broken. She gonna try to talk to you crazy, talk about something. If the card is not working, just put the card in. And that's what happened to me today. I just looked at Shorty like I just put my card in. I was just like, she thought I was gonna look at her and be like, say something out. She was looking crazy, and then she looked up real hard. Couldn't even make eye contact. It was like, thank you, have a good day. I just kept it moving. You feel me? I was like, man, yeah, Christo accurate with that, man. He accurate, super accurate, super duper accurate, man. They can't manipulate you. They reject you. You know, they wear a whole bunch of makeup on, but they act like you didn't see them when they didn't have the makeup on. When they was looking hit, they was looking beat. You feel me? Look, like they was looking hit, and that's a New York term. You know what I'm saying? They look hit, like they got beat down. Like, ooh, like Shorty going through it. Like she not eating right. She probably drinking liquor. She probably smoking on her days off. Feel me? She come to work with a whole bunch of makeup on, thinking she that it girl. You feel me? But it ain't even. You not really judging it like that though. You just still just chilling. You just like it is what it is, man. You may not even seen her before, and she all got that makeup on her face. You're not hip to it. You just being yourself. You like, man. Have you ever came across guy from her? Well, yeah, I'm married. I'm married, bro. Rick Owens, I'm married, man. I got a 1 year old. He's a year and a month right now. I got a wife. I've been married for almost 3 years, man. Coming April 8th, I'll be married for 3 years. Yeah, that's how it is, man. Went to the chapel, 2022. Got married. Had my, uh, you know, I remember the day, man. My wife was pregnant. I was on retention for like 305 days, boy. I remember that, man. Man, that was a journey right there, man. I just finished before this streak I'm on right here. I went like 100, 104, 105 days. Now I'm on another streak for like I think I'm on 10 weeks. 10 weeks now. I think I'm going on 10 weeks. Yeah. So it's all about it's all about balance. You know what I'm saying? It's all about balance. It's all about purpose. It's all about why you're doing certain things and what is it for. So that's why I get on here, and I feel like that's why I have a little bit. Maybe that's another reason why I have a little bit more knowledge too about certain things because I don't. I'm not easily given over to things of this world as a man would be, just looking for this, looking for that. No, I ain't trying to say I'm better than anybody else. It's just a little different when you married. Feel like you actually have something to live for. When you have your family, you have something to protect. So you have a little bit more wisdom. And my grades is coming in like crazy. Any general advice you would give to yourself at 18, your 18-year-old self? Man, I was 18, man, so many years ago. Turning 32 this year. Man, 18, I would say yeah, same thing we're saying now, self-control and discipline. I was just telling myself, hey, have control, have direction, and move with a vision. That's it. Watch who you surround yourself around because in my earlier years, I wasted a lot of time around a lot of jokers just smoking weed and just working regular retail jobs, and it just wasn't it, man. It wasn't it. You feel what I'm saying? It's not it. I didn't take certain things serious. I was wasting my energy a lot. You know, you just gotta just disciplined. You feel me? Discipline, discipline. And am I the same man that I was back then? If you can't change yourself, then who I am now is who I naturally how I naturally how I naturally got down deep within. I was very exclusive. I was a virgin my whole entire high school, whole education career. I call it career. That's funny. Um, yeah, I was solely man. I was a skateboarder too. I didn't really have a lot of friends, but I was well known just for certain things. Um, when I look back, I didn't realize that I was practicing retention for a long time. I didn't know that until I know now. I didn't really know certain things, but yeah, the same way I am now is just more enhanced. I would say, but yeah, I just told myself, yeah, man, just be disciplined. Everything is just discipline. Truthfully, to be disciplined means you have to make sacrifices and let go of certain pleasures and just seek wisdom from older people, man. Because I was living on my own at 18 as well too. I was already renting out places already before I was like super grown. Before I was able to drink alcohol at a bar or buy alcohol, I was already living on my own already, working jobs, paying rent. I was already doing that already. I moved out. My mother moved. My mother moved with her husband when I was 17. So I had to, I did what I had to do for myself. So much love, great. I have a brother that got the same mindset about puberty and self awareness. Facts, man. You're reclusive. Focus on your dreams. Don't fold to the negative. Right? Yeah. Don't definitely don't fold to the negative, man. Because the thing about it is like once you start making improvements within yourself, even the small subtle increments, that's going to change your whole reality. Because your vision is what changed the reality, and then the Most High is the one that delivers you and ordains your steps. Feel me? So you definitely got to make sure you got that vision, man. People gonna pick up on that because you already made the shift already. So just be wise. Don't give into that negativity because people gonna try to throw that at you like crazy. For real. He said that's one thing I found in common when I speak with my elders. They wish they had more time and knowledge they have now. Yeah, man. I remember when I was 20 and I was working my job. I was a stock guy at this wedding store, and I was doing the front door work after I finished doing all my stocking and stuff. So I was a greeter at the front door. So it had a little free time where it's a little slow. I think I was about to get off my shift too. I think I had 30 more minutes left. And I saw these two older so-called black men walking by. And I said, hey brothers, is there any wisdom y'all could give me at the time? And they're in their 60s at the time, if I remember correctly. And they told me, they said, just don't rush a lot of things. Take your time and just build. I believe that's what they said. I definitely remember they said just take your time, don't rush a lot of things in life. Take it slow, have patience. So when they told me that, I always used to pray, not even knowing the Most High and knowing that it's the Most High and how certain phrases are pagan and things like that, I used to still pray. I used to pray for wisdom, clarity, and guidance. Those are the three things I used to pray for every single day. Now knowing that it was repetition, maybe the Most High He looked upon my ignorance and was just like, okay, He doesn't know, and that's another reason why we do perish as well too for the for the lack. You know what I mean? Because we're ignorant. So that's why some things happen. But that's something I used to pray for consistently: wisdom, clarity, and guidance. And you know, all praise to the Most High for giving me a little bit of each, and may Him continue to give us that, man. It's like as you hold up. It's like as a youngin, you wish you knew what you knew at 18. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But you know the good thing though is like you're not in your prime when you're 18. You know you're in your prime when you're in your 30s. So man, things start jumping off crazy when you're in your 30s, man. You know what I mean? All the all that grown energy start amping up. So start it now. So when you get in your 30s, more people can respect you because that's where it starts. I was working on myself for so many years, man, and it takes time to build. So it sounds like you're on a path that y'all always wanted you on. I believe so. I believe so. And he's still guiding me today. He's still showing me the way, man. He's the best coach we can have for real. Like he will when he set that play, that draw out play, and we follow that play, it's buckets all the time. It's buckets, man. Buckets. Sometimes we're gonna have to be in overtime too, you know. But we're gonna finish the game though. We're gonna finish the game with a W. So we gotta still allow him to be the coach. I mean, because when he draw out that play, man, we follow that play. When he ordained them steps, follow that play. He passed us the play. Boom, water every time. Yeah, Russian can end your story. Facts. Yup, never give up. Never give up. Facts. All praises to the Most High. Facts. In a lot of ways, it feels like I'm back. I'm aging backwards. Yeah, same, man. It just feel like you aging backwards, man. You know that's a true blessing too, cause we age like wine. You know the Most High says what, man? He's the one that's gonna add more years unto our lives. He's the one that's gonna add more years to us. We can eat all this organic food, which it is good to eat that organic food. It is good to follow his laws, you know, his dietary laws and eat good foods for that temple. That temple only gonna move better. He gonna look at it. He might bless you even more. We breaking generational curses, man. You know what I mean? For the so-called black man, you know, high blood pressure, diabetes, all that nonsense, man, breaking curses. You feel me? He said it's really habits too. I started to be more mindful of my habits and change the ones that benefit my future longevity. Yeah, it's definitely about it's definitely about habits. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Because when you change it, something better fills it in. You know, like if your regiment is super basic, but it's very functional and righteous, like it's best to continue to do that. That's why I say it was something I said like in the past. I said, you know, we go through our we're like yeah, it was something I said like in the past though. It was one of the old videos where I was in my backyard sitting down, with the trees and everything. How we go through our file cabinet. Yeah, 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 yeah. We go through our file cabinet and we gotta take out all the content that's not working for us. That's not serving us any benefits. Like we gotta go up in there, go in that file, look in them files and be like, this is expired. Let's get that out of here. Let's get that out of here. Boom, boom, boom. That's not working. And then we have a much more organized file box. Boom. And then we got everything, man. Yeah, it's the little things. It's the little things the Most High does that shows us how much love He has for us. 100, man. 100. Say his problem is with adultery. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I would say, all right, for the adultery, right? All right. If you're a married man, definitely gotta be wise about that too. But as a man too, when it comes down to adultery, you gotta understand things from a spiritual perspective, right? Looking at a woman with lust, right, is completely different than just knowing that a woman is feminine and you just feeling her energy and you're mindful of that. You see, you gotta be mindful of what you're doing. You feel me? Gotta be mindful. When you observe yourself, then your observation of your surroundings and other people, it'll be more on point. Like you will realize what's really going on. So sometimes when you lusting after somebody that's not your wife, that could be extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. That's why the real spiritual work is you understanding yourself and understanding the natural dynamics. So when you understand the natural dynamics, you're not gonna be like a random little boy out here that want to make the excuse that, oh, I'm going through puberty, so I can't control myself. Like I'm looking at everything and I can't sit still. We got to be a little bit more mindful in that area. Like, okay, we're grown adults right now, right? The majority of us, we're grown adults, right? We get money, we spend money, we supply things for our household, we feed people. We do the best that we can to do, right? Now, you got to understand the dynamic. That's why when you harnessing your energy, your life force energy, these things tend to become overwhelming at first if you haven't addressed it already. So being a man, you gotta know that you're a man, and you gotta know that she's a woman, and you just be like, oh, that's her feminine energy. That ain't her energy is just strong because she's rooted in who she is as a woman. My energy is strong as well too. So you ever for the fellas that understand what they're doing on this retention lifestyle, when a woman knows her feminine energy, right, when she's in the sense of submissive, right, and you're dominating your masculine energy, right, and y'all brush past each other real quick, y'all ever saw a female smile at you, and that means like she was very aware of your energy, and you like kind of saw her, and it was just like a piece, like a piece, like it was like a harmonic type energy. It was in harmony. Like when it went past each other, it was like shing, shing, like an iron, like you sharpening a knife or something, or some steel or whatever. Sometimes it's like that. And on the flip side, sometimes the woman could be so broken because she's dealing with all these other men out here that got that confused energy when they're supposed to be masculine, they're moving feminine, so she's getting confused energy, and she might also be on birth control as well too. So when she come around a masculine man, she hate that energy. I had to put that there, bro. I had to put that there. Hold on, fellas. Gotta take a sip of this water. Hey, I think that one hit on the money too. Oh, yeah, yo, they I see that. Yup. When you following his eating regimens, yo, you definitely heal quicker, man. Definitely. A melanated Wolverine. Facts. Let's go inside for a second. Been on this live for 94 minutes. It's one of those lives. Oh yeah. All right. Mic check, mic check, mic check. How's the Bluetooth sounding, man? The Bluetooth sounding smooth. We got good connection. All right. I'm gonna charge it right now. We're charging up. It says, oh, rotate camera real quick. He said it was yesterday. It was yesterday feeling under the weather, and I looked in the mirror and then looked as if I was one bit. I smiled in the immediately, thanked the Most High, and said, I love you, Most High. Yup. Hey, it truly does. It truly does be like that, man. Every day, you're not gonna always feel your best, but hey, when you thank the Most High, all of that come up. All that come up. All that. Yeah, speaking life. hmm So it's always about understanding that dynamic of the masculine and feminine principle. Always understanding that, like, when you harness that energy, when you harness it, it's you could pinpoint how somebody is operating, right? Like if there's a brother walking abroad and he's kind of so astonished about your presence, it means that he's not solidified in his masculinity. Now, when you come across a brother, right, that's like as soon as he see you, he's like, "How you doing, man?" That's like he understands his masculinity because he's in his masculine frame to some degree. So he recognizes your masculinity. So he will address you in a very masculine way. When men are not in their masculine dynamic, when they see you, it's an attitude how a woman that doesn't want to submit to a man, that's how she operates. You feel me? We're gonna charge the phone for a bit, and after this phone charge up for a little bit, we're gonna get right back on the speaker. I'm at the mic. We're gonna get right back on the mic because I like using the mic more than the headphones because I feel like y'all can hear me much better. But I know y'all got ears, man. Y'all can hear. Can you discern flesh from the spirit? Yeah, it's like the flesh. Man, that's a good one. I like that one, man. You see, the flesh, right? It's it goes against the spirit, right? It goes against the ruach, right? So if you ever feel like you're about to have a moment where you cannot control yourself, that means that you're too in the flesh. Like for instance, there's a lot of men out here that when they see a woman, right, that's trying to captivate the eyes of a man, if they see it, if they move in a direction where they're gonna go handle some business and it's in their face and they see it, they will react to it like, oh man, oh wait, you see that? Or ooh, or they be scratching or something like that, or they be acting some type of way like, yeah, that's flesh, right? A masculine man that it's not that he appreciates the woman or how she's presenting herself, but he's so calm and at peace in his own masculinity. So when he see it, he's not so much like he's just like he knows that it's there, but he's not so reactive. That means he's more in the spirit, right? It's like simple test could be you not running away from something that's right in front of your face. If you're in a place of business, right, you're paying for your groceries, and there's a woman in front of you that's looking a type of way, and you feel like you have to run from it, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that you have to do a little bit more spiritual work. Because if it's in front, there's a lot of times I see a lot of men looking at me and trying to wonder why I'm not wobbling at the knees or sweating or trying to pull out my phone and try to scroll. If it's in front of me, I'm like, all right, it is what it is. Like, it's just a female, bro. It's just, if she's out here showing off her body, whatever, like, that's her. Her body is not even my body. We're not even one flesh. You feel me? I already got a situation. I'm not meditating on her situation. It could be right in front of me. I know I'm dominant in my friend. You feel me? Matter of fact, not to be prideful, but I know she feeling my energy. And I know y'all feeling my energy too because I'm inspiring y'all on how y'all should act when y'all stand in front of a female. That sometimes she don't even have to be showing her body off. Half the time she could be cardboard SpongeBob SquarePants. Feel me? No top, no bottom, and just be sitting there. A man would still swerve out the lane and go to a lane where there's a bunch of dudes just so he could avoid the female. And he could be on like retention as well too. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all perspective. But when you're when you're enticed, the Most High says he when you're given over to lust, like he gives you over to your own desires. So it's always good to understand the feminine energy and understand your energy first, so that way you can just feel the energy and be like, oh, this is what feminine energy feels like. And then you should be like, oh, it's just feminine energy. Feminine energy is very strong, fellas. It's very strong. That's why men fall so submissive to it. And then they become feminine as well too because it's strong. It's strong. It could take over. It could take over people. Even the scripture says, right? Then even the Mashiach say this in the scriptures, right? He says, y'all let Jezebel come into this church. You feel me? Y'all following after her ways. You see how easy it is for a female to come in and switch it up if you don't know who you are in the Mashiach, meaning in the Messiah, fam. Oh man. You see how masculine it is to be a man of the most high on top of holding your energy? Fellas. She chubby big, so it ain't totally my fault. I mean, hey, it's all right, man. It's all right. You know, first of all, that's a good sign that you're attracted to a woman. That's a good sign. But at the same time, you got to harness that energy and just appreciate the feminine energy, and that's going to make you increase more in your masculinity because now you're kind of you're accepting the dynamic. When you accept the dynamic, then you could actually move according. You can move more, more accordingly. When you're faced in situations that once used to be tough for you, now when you're faced in these situations, you know how to handle yourself like a man because you're like, oh, her energy is just strong. Like she's rooted in her feminine base. I'm rooted in my masculine base. So I don't have to shake and move and act like my world is spinning just because her feminine frame is in front of my masculine frame. Now, if you're out of your masculine frame, her feminine energy could overwhelm you. That's why when you practice retention, that's another reason why people start shaking and moving when you come around, when you're solidified in yourself. It's the same understanding, but just from a different perspective. He said, yeah, once I started seeing everything as spiritual, a lot of stuff became more clear. Absolutely. When you look at things spiritual, everything becomes more clear. Everything becomes more clear. You don't have a lot of fog anymore trying to like find a coping mechanism. You know what you realize in the first when you start to begin it, you feel that every time because your whole day you've seen a lot of attractive women physically, may not be spiritually, but a lot of physically attractive women, you feel as you get so overwhelmed And that's the reason why things happen, because you let that energy overwhelm you. And then you feel like you got to go to the gym 3 or 4 times a day just to bang out some weight to transmute. But it's a different way to transmute as well too. Like a spiritual transmutation is just allowing that just to make you stronger. Sometimes it's so important to be still instead of just getting frantic and feeling like you gotta find a way out. Man, it's best to just harness your own energy to understand the dynamic. I feel like that's the best way to do it. He said, "Yeah, yeah, or yeah, that's why these women at my job give me the weird eyes." Absolutely, like you recognize the energy, and if they have manipulation tactics that they're willing to use on you, they realize that you already understand their dynamics, so that manipulation tactic cannot work on you. It don't matter if they have on makeup, when they wear a lot of them strong, smelly, nasty perfumes and sprays and all that. Like that stuff be so overwhelming that it just be so nasty because the pheromone, sometimes they give off unclean pheromones and it just be smelling off. It don't smell wavy at all. So when you understand their dynamic and you already solidify within yourself, yeah, they give you the weird eyes, little attitude here and there, a little submissive here and there, but that submissiveness is with a little bit of backbiting, a little wrestling, but when you hold your ground, they gotta respect it. You feel me? They gotta respect it. Good connection? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 100. Experience that for sure. It definitely hold up. It definitely a different standard we are held to when you come into this knowledge. 100, 100, 100, 100, man. Man, this is a great live, man. Y'all enjoying the live? I got my tank top sitting right here on the couch, casual, man. Casual, casual tank top, man. Just casual. I didn't even see that. I'm like, oh snap, man. Casual. Yeah, it's different. We had a different standard when we come into this truth, man. Different standard. The Most High looks at us different now. It's like, hey, when you notice about the dynamic now, you should know how to control yourself. You feel me? Yeah, but just went in right now. Yeah, yeah, man. I've been feeling like just going in. Right, today was a going day. You just gotta go in, man. You know what I mean? Because as a man, you'll feel ridiculous within yourself if you let that overwhelm you. You know what I mean? Like we all feel it every single day. We feel it every single day, man. Every single day. And I'm glad you found the channel, my brother. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. You can become a supporter as well too, man. Because we're gonna keep going live, most high willing. We're gonna keep going live. I've been loving going live lately, man. I've been feel like I've been getting a lot more work done going live. And when the time comes and I have a solidified message that I just wanna present like in a real strict manner, then I'll make a pre-recorded video. But I'm loving going live again, like on a consistent basis, because I feel like we're touching a lot. When we get on lives, we touch a lot of spaces and places and different categories and just different things that really one video I feel can't grasp altogether. So that's why I love going live. We can get a lot done going live. A lot of questions gets answered, a lot of perspective, you know, gets out there. So it's always a good thing, man. So as long as we understand the reason why things are moving the way it moves, then we just get better as men, man. Because they hate, they love. What they hate, they love a lot of confusion and man, they just don't like that masculine drive that you got. Do you cold rinse your locks? Yeah, I gotta start doing that again. I watched it day before yesterday. I just did apple cider vinegar, just sprayed it up, and then cleaned it with some magnesium water. That gave it a fluff, man. For real, that gave it a fluff. Yeah, man, that gave it a fluff, man. See the, let's see the grades coming in. Got the widow's peak. Bang, 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 bang. Bro, I got my wool hat on, keep them nice. Keep the texture nice, man. yeah, yeah, you can wash with apple cider vinegar. It lifts up. If you have sebum, I have a lot of sebum in my scalp, so that apple cider vinegar lifts it up a lot. And at the pH balance, it gets the pH balance nice too. And then you just rinse it out with some good soap. Or if it's not a lot, you can just do a straight rinse with the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, just dilute it with water. Spray the root. Let it sit for like 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and rinse it out. Yeah, feel good too. Nice and light. Yeah, fellas. All right, we about to head back out for sure. Hold up. We got some good battery percentage. We're gonna go live for like 10 more minutes, man. Go live for 10 more minutes. Oh yeah. 10 more minutes. Then I gotta go eat that food, man. Eat that post workout meal. Even with like I wanna say this as well too, fellas. Similar to what my brother Danny said as well too, how he wasn't feeling his best, but when he looked at himself, it looked like he wasn't going through it. With that being said, fellas, even when you're not feeling your best, always look at things from a good perspective and don't ever stop doing good, right? When it's times of distress and you feel like something is beating you down, you know, always count it all joy. Always still do good, man. Always still do something that's going to make you progress. Don't ever backstep. Don't ever give up because you feel a certain type of way. That's how this world designed you to move. If you're not feeling good, just give up. Just give up. If you're not feeling your best, just stop working. Stop pushing. Like every time we about to go train, right, fellas? Think about this, right? When it's time to train, sometimes you don't feel like training, but you got to put in those reps. Sometimes if you stop putting in those reps, you're not going to get them gains, or you're not going to get that chisel that you're looking for because you skip 2 or 3 days. Now, just because you're feeling a little bit of not brain fog, but you've been really meditating a lot, so your brain is just overthinking, not overthinking, but you know what I'm trying to say, just overworked a little bit, like a little more stimulated than the average man, because a man that's after the righteousness of the Most High, this man, his mind is more active than a regular man. This man's thoughts is so high. This man have so many blessings that is circulating through his brain. He's thinking about so many avenues that's prosperous. He's thinking about so many things that he could do that's so edifying right now. He's thinking about so many visions right now. He's thinking about so many things in a good perspective. No time for the negative. And if the negative come through, he always combats that with the good that occurs in his life. So you use your mind way more than the average man. The average man, he walks around like this. Duh, a strong wind will take this man all left field. A strong wind blow, this man gonna fly. all over the place. You the wind is blowing super strong and you still thinking about good things. And when I talk about the strong wind, I'm talking about the adversity. When the adversity comes in, what you gonna do? You gonna keep doing good, right? You ain't gonna give up. You ain't gonna stop. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Man, we hitting tonight, man. We hitting something nice tonight, fellas. Man, this live was edifying, man. All praise to the Most High. All my good brothers on here, man. We getting some edification done tonight, man. Tonight, over an hour live, over an hour, over an hour, man. These lives be so beneficial, man. I'm glad y'all tapped in. I'm glad y'all got something from it, man. I'm glad if y'all new to the channel. I'm glad y'all got on here and you know gave some good perspective. Rick Owens, he's brand new and he got on here, man. He got on here. He got on here, man. Asked some good questions. Everybody got on here, asked some good questions, man. Man, Danny got a new car. Blessing. For real. Brother Truth, he getting healing right now. For real. Brother Yao Day, man. always, always. I gotta go through the comments, man, just to check up. Man, everybody was on this live, man. We was giving numbers. Appreciate everybody that liked the live too, man. We all got work to do. We staying strong, not giving up. We staying out of we staying away from places that we don't belong. A wise man, he does not walk right into foolishness. He goes the other way. He finds another path. No man walks straight into disasters. Straight up. We got to keep ourselves clean by all means. Good love as always, bro. Always do get a lot of help and a boost of confidence and accountability as always. Yes, sir, man. Always get that good boost, right, man? It's like when we get on here, never speak about the things that people just want to hear. Like we speak about the things that like we need to hear. It's just something I had to address over the years within myself. You feel me? So by me taking time out and meditating, paying attention, and that way I can go through that experience, get that understanding, then I can understand things on a different level, have a little more wisdom. So I'm glad, man. I'm truly glad. And that perspective of understanding the feminine dynamic and knowing that if a woman's feminine energy is strong, you just and you know that you're strong too, then that shouldn't really bother you so much. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be so caught up with it because you're gonna feel it and the same way how they feel you too. It's the same way, man. So let's just make sure that we stay spiritually protected as well too, because the more that we become attractive is the more that we're gonna have to pray for protection. Because the same thing that the brother said about people committing adultery, that happens to us on a day and day basis. You know what I mean? People look at us in a super lustful way already, fantasizing already, and we got to make sure that that's not really latching on us because that could be a spiritual attack as well too. So we got to make sure that we wise about it. Like Shorty live on the same block as me. She saw me walking past. I had on my compression muscle shirt. The yolks was busting out. Today, before I even hit this back day, I thought it was gonna be a rest day, but I wanted to get a little bit of work in. But I guess I already had a semi pump because I did a little cardio walk. I did like good little 6,000, 7,000 steps. So my blood flow was pumping through the muscles, man. Shorty saw me come out the car. Boom, she looked. She turned her head from me. She didn't want to look at me walking towards her, but then she gonna look last minute. Shorty did a crazy like some tongue gesture. I'm like, yo, Shorty looked like a serpent when she did that. Like the way she took a tongue out. I was like, "Ah." I was like, what the? I was like, yo, let me keep going, bro. When I was walking, my face was still serious. And then I looked and I laughed. I was like, yo, what was that? I was like, shorty, wow. I was like, let me go in my house, man. Let me make myself something to eat. Let me get this little light back pump real quick. Take a hot shower, eat this stew beef for the post workout. Just have a good night, man. You feel me? Man, tell y'all gonna go through some situations where y'all just gonna be like, y'all gonna understand how strong your energy is compared to the feminine energy. Because even though the woman knows that she's feminine, I understood that was her feminine nature. I understood that automatic. I didn't react to it like or smiled at her when she did that. It was just an automatic. Told y'all, man, when women feel your masculinity and she's in her feminine frame, either she's gonna give you that, oh, I want it, come get it, but deep within, she know that she can't touch it because you got that protection of the Most High. Iron the Soul, he had a good video back in the day where he's like, retention makes you like the angels. That was a good video. It was like an hour long, and when he pinpoint on that topic, when in Sodom and Gomorrah, when those two angels got presented in front of, I believe it was Lot, and how the people were trying to rape them, and there were two angels, and angels, they're set apart, they're pure, no iniquity was in them. They were sent by the Most High to deliver them out of the place because the brimstone and everything was coming through. So that's the same concept. When they see you, man, they trying to devour you, and we live in a very confused society. So you gotta make sure that you protecting your energy wisely, doing a lot of that energy work, making sure you meditate on the right things, having that vision, knowing the reason why you're doing certain things, and just to know, man, it's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. But you got what it takes. If the Most High's with you, you got what it takes, man. This is all about endurance. It's all about endurance. And with this endurance, it's gonna give us experience. And we've been going through this for years, right, fellas? Years, right? Going through years. A lot of us been on this journey, living this lifestyle for years. So we know that it ain't nothing new. It's just some things we just get deeper and stronger in some areas of our life. So it would amp up. It just amps up. In the beginning, before we consciously was doing this, it was brand new to us. It was very euphoric to us. Feel me? And now it's second nature to us. And now that it's second nature to us, we're locking in on a more deeper level that's making us more powerful through the Most High. So, on that note, fellas, it's been a blessed live. Been a blessed live. We're going to do the outro right now. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High through his son Yahushua HaMashiach. It's your brother Uncle K. I appreciate y'all for tapping into the live, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all like the live. Y'all share the live. Y'all comment down below. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a sound mind, a sound heart. All them good things, man. All the good fruits, patience, love. All them things, man. Put on the full armor even when you're in your house. All right? I love every single last one of y'all. And I'm going to see y'all soon. Real soon. Most High willing. See y'all real soon. Y'all take care, man. Y'all have a blessed night, man. Peace.